Thank you. We have just had the first lesson in shit goes wrong and you deal with it. The fireworks didn't work.
Am I supposed to be here now?
We can just carry on if you want to roll with it.
Okay.
Yeah, go.
Let me say something. This man, watch him. He's running mics. He's enrolling people. He's at the Birmingham Children's Hospital. He's got his kids here. He's figuring out where I'm at, how I can do something, working with everyone. I want to introduce one of the most courageous, creative people who just gives and gives and gives. I don't even know I have the words to introduce him. But Matt, I'm honored by who you are.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I did promise Karan Rai fireworks when he comes on stage. So actually, you know what? We've still got him charged. Let's see if we can get it going. Yeah, impressive. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. Genuinely, it's amazing. And this has been one of the ultimate experiences of my life doing this event. It has changed me in ways like you wouldn't believe. And I'm not going to get all light and fluffy. I'm going to probably be a little bit raw, a little bit real, and then maybe the odd expletive, and I apologize right now. But I don't speak on stage until I do. And yeah. Yeah, here I am. This is... And if I'm really honest about this, you know, this event is one of my absolute biggest failures. I know. This started off as something that should have been in a different place, with a different number, in a different stage, with a different room. And it's still perfect. The lessons that I had to go through last year, everyone knows that we were going to be somewhere else. And last year, this event went to shit. Seriously. You know, it took me down a really dark hole. You know, if I'm not speaking to Fiona Ross most days and I kind of turn away calls and go inward, you know there's a problem. And I was questioning everything about who I was. For 2 years, ever since the London event, life had been on an absolute roller coaster upwards. Everything was going my way, everything was brilliant, I would take the world on. And I did. We started this event, Fiona and myself, we started this wanting to do 1,500 people, raise £150,000, and it was the biggest thing that I have ever done. And I was shitting myself. But we were absolutely adamant we could do it. This subject of who you are being, who you are at any moment, who you can be, who you can create yourself to be, it rocketed my world to the point where, why doesn't everyone want it? We should put this out to even more people. It's not about Steve. It's not about a book. It's about who you are and who you can be. And I wanted to be that person to bring so much more to so many. For them, not for me. And yeah, you know, when this all went absolutely south, I was in a real place. I mean, I've been in a real place before. Some of you know my backstory, some of you don't. You know, 4 years ago, I was an absolute wreck, mental health, ruin, depression, anxiety, suicidal, on the verge of losing my wife. You know, everything had gone wrong. And this was pretty close to it again. To run this event, I actually had people send me a bill for half the value of my house saying, pay this, or lawyers are coming. And so I learned a lesson in how to say no. And it wasn't just saying no, it was a lesson in saying fuck no. It was like, if you really want to come after me that much, I have this much belief in this event that I will see you and I will absolutely take you for everything that you want just to run this event, to give some money away to charity and for all the people in the room. How many of you bought one of the first 100 tickets? Stand up. Ooh, whoa, ooh. Where did that go from? Okay, so this is a huge thank you to all of you who had that belief in that first moment. All of you maintained this event into creating what it is. Because when it was all going horribly wrong, I was like, okay, what do I do with all this? What does it make me in your eyes if I give this all up? Because I could have given it up. I could have just wandered off and gone, hey, it's all okay, you know, it's not on me, shit happens, and walk away, pay money back, and you know. And I'd forgot who I was. For 2 years, I'd been working on who I was. Everything that you saw on the stage, you know, a creator of what I desire, brilliant and capable of creating anything, not in fear of the future, an authentic leader in every time and place. And this tested the shit out of me. I had to literally dig deep into everything I had told myself that I was and what I believed I was to go, is it true? Are you really? And yeah, it was quite a long process. You know, it was a few weeks of really sitting inside with it and being very quiet. And then, like someone reminded me, you forgot who you are. I had forgot who I was. All the stories that had built up about what it made me, how I looked to all you if I did this, how I'd look to everyone else if I cancelled it all down and just literally, you heard the music, burn it to the ground. If I burn this event to the ground, what does that make me? I've got so many stories about it. And I burnt them to the ground too. So, yeah. So I picked myself back up. And one of the lines, again, is I'm the quarterback of great people. And all people are great, and I win when they do. And I had a team around me that are great. I had an amazing team who stood by me through all this. I had an incredible group of speakers who are the best in the world at what they do here. You've heard some of them today, you're going to hear some of them tomorrow. They were all hand-selected for a reason, because they are the best at talking about who they are and who you can be in the world. So I really was the quarterback of the greats. And for me, I had to stick that jersey back on and get playing my game again. I had to remember who I was at my core. So we started again. We picked back up. All the history went. All the stories went. And from that moment on, we created this. And this is where you all are today. So thank you for all being here. Thank you for the jersey, Dave. So yeah. One of the fun stories around this as well is the hats. You know, a lot of people have gone, what's that crack with all the hats here? It's like, what? Why? I want you to all take these hats away with you, okay? Yeah? Because believe me, I used to tell myself a few stories about who I was, and I used to wear it quite well, just like a hat. I think I even have the exact one here. I used to hide behind this. Yeah, I'm a cock. I knew that I'd get a giggle. I could hide behind who I really was. I could limit myself by just going, yeah, I'm a cock, so no one expects much of me. I just play small, I'm the joker, it's all good. If I dick around, I don't have to do anything serious. How many of you tell yourself that you're something like that to diminish what you can really do? Yeah, I did. Or I'm a wise ass. Shit, I think I'm a little bit of a wise ass now, okay. But yeah, I want you to all take these hats away as a reminder of who you're telling yourself you are in any moment. Because I used to hide behind this. It used to be a badge. It used to be like, a badge of honor almost. And it used to protect me. How many of you hide behind that little protection racket? So I want you to take these hats away as a reminder for who are you telling the world you are on your head? What's the label that you're putting out there? Who are you being openly on show to the world? So take your hat, wear it. I think most of the people in the room have got like a goat hat. So if you all know what GOAT stands for, greatest of all time. And you can all be that. You can all be the greatest of any time. Apart from Caroline, she's going to be a hugger. We like that. So yeah, part of this whole journey was learning to really stop hiding behind this. So yeah, I upgraded my hat. Make me a king. I'll take that for the day. Kush talked about the butterfly effect earlier. He led into it beautifully for me because this event is a butterfly effect. It's born out of it. There has been so many little moments, little gestures, big moments and big gestures that have led to this. And part of what we always wanted to achieve was to know that everybody walking out of the room tomorrow night could walk out with a different possibility, the ability to go and do something good and to make a difference. If all of you go out there and make a difference to 2 people, who make a difference to 2 people, who make a difference to 2 people, we create something exponential in the world. And that's where we wanted to come from. One of the stupid little phrases I use is be good and do good. What more is there? And within this butterfly effect, I would like to ask someone to come to the stage for me. Has anyone ever seen a divorce live? There's a first time for everything.
We all get to see who we grow up to be. An anchor when it dies, an ocean when it dries. We aim for it all. We lift up these walls to make this house our home. Dancing in the kitchen in the pale moonlight. Only care in the world is that our kids are alright. Do it over again. We all get
Okay, so we talk about the butterfly effect, and this entire event is a series of butterfly effects. I can trace this back, through the association that I've got with all the people now, all these amazing speakers that said yes to me in the first place, all the way back to the London event. The London event for me, the best takeaway I had from it was Fiona Ross. Fiona Ross becoming my best friend gave me a lot of belief in that I knew I had someone behind me that would back me all the way to do this. The London event was born out of knowing the whole group and from what Eric Lofholm started and the Facebook group, which then was started from the book that Amy wrote about the Steve life. And yet in my own life before all this, I would have never have known the person that gave me the book if it wasn't for one person who made a commitment to me 4 years ago with no guarantee of any future. So where I was 4 years ago, there was one conversation in our kitchen when we were on the verge of everything going wrong. I'd been arrested. Life had gone upside down. I'd had massive issues with alcohol, and I was a mess. And I said, I'll sort this out. And this woman stood by me and made a commitment that said, I'm sticking with my commitment. I married you, I'm committed to you. And she believed in me when no one else kind of did. No one else thought I could ever do this. I didn't believe I could do it. Is there any coach in the room that kind of has to deal with people who believe in people more than they believe in themselves? Yeah. I had my own amazing coach. And her commitment is the butterfly effect to this. Without her commitment to me and her love and her forgiveness, what more is there? So, thank you, beautiful. So, just on that subject about people believing in you when you might kind of not believe in yourself as much, I actually want to invite Fiona up to the stage as well.
Just keep your hat on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fiona has a hat on that's saying rack, just so you know. So these two ladies have absolutely stood behind me in various ways through everything, and I wouldn't be here on stage in front of you, you wouldn't be here without either of them. So, as a thank you to the two butterflies that I have in front of me, I have two postcards. Oh, I want to make such a joke. Okay. Who wants to go first? Okay. There's a postcard for you. Take the first one.
Picture of Venice.
Yes.
So I want to say thanks to the world.
Yes, you've put up with enough in the world for the last year that we're going away to Venice. She deserves it. Probably she deserves going on her own without me there even. Now.
We paid for my handbags while I was there, though.
Yeah, true. Oh, shit. We'll talk about Venice. The next one, there's a story behind this. So how many of you in the Facebook attendee group for this event saw that I posted a picture of me and Kate on a beach exactly a year ago? Okay, can you remember what the tag was on it?
He puts a lot of points to it.
All right, calm down. Okay, so it was about who can guess what was created on this beach?
It's not Will.
No, Will was before that. So on that beach, I made a phone call. And I made an audacious ask of someone on behalf of my friend Fiona. And that audacious ask, as always, was met with a series of, let's say, challenges. And those challenges over the last year in putting this event together, as she has stood by me, have, let's say, been testing and been full of growth. And they have led me to an awful lot of love for various people, forgiveness for various people, understanding of others, mostly. And yeah. So, Fiona said something the other day. We started together, and I said, well, we finished together. This is a little gift for you. Yeah, wow. So that is, Miss Ross is going to Arizona. Paid for by my blood, sweat, and sanity, along with Kate's hard work with the kids after looking after them for a whole year of making this event. So,
Thank you.
you're welcome. So I'm done. You've seen enough of me. I've been up here like friggin' 4 times, I think, today. No, you don't need any more of me. All I'll ask is all of you, whatever you hear today, whatever that one little effect is, whatever that one little snippet of gold that you've heard, go and pay it forward in the world. Go out there. Who you can be different. Change yourself, change someone else's life, change your life. It doesn't matter. Just go and be who you are authentically, be good, and do good.